They were already inside when I came home, music echoing off my walls, shoes scattered like they owned the place, laughter slicing through the air, sharp and careless. My mother-in-law stood in the center of the living room, holding a glass she'd taken from my cabinet, smiling like a queen who had just claimed new territory. "From today, we'll be living here," she announced. My sister-in-law didn't even look at me. She adjusted the cushions I bought and said, "If you don't obey, get out. Outsiders don't get opinions." Outsiders. I felt the word land in my chest, heavy, final. But my voice stayed calm, even surprised myself. "Who's the owner of this house?" My mother-in-law turned. Her smile hardened. "Shut up!" They laughed. All of them. Like I'd told a joke. Like I wasn't standing in the house I paid for, in the life I built brick by brick. I smiled back. That was the moment everything became clear. I used to believe families grew with love. That marriage meant protection. When I married their son, I thought I was joining something permanent. I remembered the early days. His hand on my back. His promises whispered in kitchens and parked cars. His mother calling me daughter with sugar on her tongue. His sister asking for favors, always small at first. I didn't see it then. Or maybe I did and I chose hope instead. The house came later. A quiet neighborhood. Clean papers. My name alone on the deed. I insisted, not because I distrusted him, because I trusted myself. He laughed about it at the time, said it didn't matter. It mattered. After the wedding, things shifted. Not suddenly, slowly, like a room losing oxygen. His mother started staying longer. Then his sister. Then cousins. Opinions replaced respect. Decisions were made without me. My money became our money, then quietly family money. And my husband? He started watching instead of standing. Silent, conveniently neutral. I noticed patterns. Conversations that stopped when I entered rooms. Messages deleted too quickly. His phone face down more often. A softness in his voice when he spoke to them that he no longer used with me. The betrayal wasn't loud. It was procedural. The night I found the document, everything snapped into focus. A drafted agreement. Not signed yet! Plans to adjust ownership after I was convinced. Their words. Their confidence. They weren't just moving in. They were pushing me out. I cried once, alone, in the shower. Quiet enough that even the tiles wouldn't hear me. Then I stopped. I didn't confront them. I didn't argue. I cooked, I smiled. I let the housewarming party happen. I watched them mark territory with their laughter and cheap decorations. Inside, I was inventorying exits. The plan didn't come from anger. It came from clarity. I spoke to a lawyer first. Not dramatically, casually, like I was asking about weather. He confirmed what I already knew. The house was mine, completely. No loopholes. No shared claims. No future surprises. Then I moved money, slowly, accounts adjusted. Permissions revoked. I canceled the cards they used and replaced them with silence. I changed nothing at home. Let them grow comfortable. Let them believe the performance. Comfort makes people sloppy. My husband finally asked me one night why I was being so quiet. I told him I was tired. That I trusted him. That I trusted family. He slept easily after that. The eviction notices went out on a Tuesday, official, legal, delivered, with polite language and firm deadlines. Not just to his parents, to him. I filed for divorce the same day. No screaming. No dramatic scenes. Just signatures and timestamps. The real confrontation happened 3 days later. They were in the living room again. This time, no music. No laughter. Just panic buzzing under the surface. My mother-in-law waved the papers like they were counterfeit. "This is a mistake," she said. "We live here." I sat down, calm, balanced. "No, you're guests, and your stay is over." My sister-in-law lunged into insults. Called me ungrateful, heartless, claimed I destroyed a family. I waited. My husband stood behind them, pale, useless. When I looked at him, really looked, I felt nothing. That scared him more than shouting ever could. "You knew," I said, "and you let them plan." He tried to speak. I raised my hand. He stopped. I turned back to his mother. "You asked who owns this house." I slid the deed across the table. Silence fell, thick, unforgiving. The laughter they gave me that day came back to haunt them. Not as sound. As realization, they left within a week. Bags packed with bitterness. Pride crushed under the weight of their own assumptions. The house breathed again after they were gone. Walls felt wider, Air felt cleaner. Now, when I walk through the rooms, I don't hear echoes of disrespect. I hear my footsteps steady, alone, free. People ask if I feel guilty. If revenge changed me. It didn't. It revealed me. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't beg. I didn't break. I waited. I planned. I acted. They thought ownership was about presence, about noise, about numbers. They forgot something simple. The house was always mine, and so was the ending.